This is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44. And it reads, "And in those days of the kings, of these kings, shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom, which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever." And with that, I'd like to give all praise, all honor, and all infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule and teach well and sound doctrine. Peace, love, blessings, and many salutations to the Lord's elect, the Akim that scattered abroad the forks of the earth, preaching this truth with all truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. And a sincere shalom to the men, women, and children that believe and calls on the name Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that will be granted salvation in these last days. And I'm going to go in today on the kingdom of heaven, man, just a little bit, because it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be lovely, it's going to be righteousness, but it's only for the Israelites, man. The kingdom of heaven is not for all nations, because these nations got their kingdom and having their way now. The Most High be unrighteous to let them live their best life on this side, and then in the kingdom they live their best life too. It don't work like that. Salvation is for Israel to rule in the kingdom over the other nations, man. But I'm going to read this back, though, because it's Daniel 2 and 44, because when you read up a little bit, it goes into the other kingdoms and about how the Babylonians, you feel me, it was a statue, man, and the statue represented different kingdoms, man, like the clay, the iron, and you feel me, the toes was iron, and how the Greeks, the Romans, and all these different nations had their time to rule, man. And when you get to verse 44, it says, "And in those days, and in the days of these kings, shall the God of heaven, whose name is Yahweh, which means he exists or he is, set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever." Because the kingdom of heaven is only for the nation of Israel, man. Let's go to Revelation. It's a lot. It seems like every time I go to do a lesson, I get tired, man. I be them spirits, man. This is Revelations chapter 21, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw," because this John, the Revelator, on the island of Patmos, he was given a revelation from the Most High, and he was writing down what he saw. So it says, "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, come down from heaven, come down from the Most High out of heaven," because Jerusalem was a people before it's a place. So John is writing down his vision because he saw the elect man come down out of the chariots. It says, "Prepared as a bride ordained for her husband," because we is Yahweh Shai's, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai's wife. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2. It reads, "I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. The nation of Israel is known as what? The daughter of Zion. So he likened us to a comely and delicate woman. What's that? Jeremiah 3:15, is it? If I'm not mistaken. No, that's not it. Uh, married to you. Jeremiah 3:14. That's what it was. Okay. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 14. Up one verse. It says, Turn, O backsliding children, said the Lord. I am married unto you. I will take you one of a city and two of a family and bring you to Zion. But it says, I am married unto you because we is the Most High's wife. So if he married to us, let's read that again. This is Revelation chapter 21, verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, come down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride ordained for her husband, because we is married to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. It says, let me jump down to verse 12. It says, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, because the kingdom of heaven is for the nation of Israel, and the nation of Israel only, because we the only ones that's getting salvation. I mean, you go to Luke chapter 1, and I'm going to get 70. It says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. So if we being saved from our enemies, there's no salvation for our enemies. Because we've been saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Verse 72, to perform the mercy promised to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant, because the Most High made a covenant with us, man, only with the nation of Israel. The oath which he swore to our father Abraham, that he would grant unto us. Luke was what? John was an Israelite. It says that we being delivered out of the hand of our enemies might serve him without fear in holiness and righteousness before him all the days of our life. And thou, child, shalt be called the prophet of the highest, for thou shalt go before the face of the Lord to prepare his ways, to give knowledge of salvation unto his people by the remission of their sins. So salvation is for who? The nation of Israel. The kingdom of heaven is for who? The nation of Israel. What the other nations go do? They go serve us in the kingdom, man. What's the 49? Let me see what this say. Let me go down. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 23. It says, and kings shall. No, this ain't what I want. Is it Isaiah 60? I think it's Isaiah 60. Yeah, this Isaiah chapter 60, verse 10. It says, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee." When you go into that word minister, it means serve. So they go serve. It's just like Isaiah 14 say. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel." Israel is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, "and set them in our own land." Because we not in our own land. We scattered abroad the four corners of the earth due to via slavery, man. "And the strangers, which is our own people, like coming into the truth, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place." Talking about the other nations, "and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." So our oppressors is going to be oppressed. Our slave masters is going to be the slaves. "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord will give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve." So it's going to be no more slavery for us, man. It's going to fall on you other nations. Where at? In the kingdom of heaven. So back to Isaiah 60. That's Isaiah 60, verse 10. Again, it says, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls." It says, "And their king shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have mercy on thee." So Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah is going to have mercy on us, man. He going to have mercy on us. After all these years of the Most High being mad at us, you feel me? He gonna finally show his face to us. It says, "Therefore thy gates shall be open continually." Our gates gonna be open always. Why? "They shall not be shut day or night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that would not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted." So if they don't want to serve us in the kingdom, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is going to cut those nations off, man. They don't want to serve Yahweh Shah. He say, "Bring them here and slay them before me." So we go chop their heads off, man. So that was just something quick through the spirit, man. Lord willing, it was edifying to elect member or two. So with that, I would have to give all praises, all honor, all infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakdash. Double honors to the elder and the apostles of great millstone that rule well. Peace, love, blessings, many salutations to the Lord's elect. Shalom and Owaf, La, Babal.